Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat Piston SR bike carrier and see how it interacts with our 2025 Hyundai Palisade. Now if you've purchased the Piston SR and you've got some experiences to share with us, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. We'd love to share your stories with our other neighbors in order to help them make the best decision for themselves. Now if you're someone that, maybe in your household you're the only one that rides a bike a lot, or you really just only have a need for a single bike carrier, the Kuat Piston SR offers a really good premium option for you. It is a double ratcheting brace here up against the wheel, so you don't have any frame contact. Good news if you have a carbon fiber or custom paint job. It can be bad news if you have a fender, however, but there is a strap kit available to make this compatible with your fenders, and it's available right here at etrailer.com. Now, this bike carrier is going to give you a weight capacity of 100 pounds. So even some of the heaviest e-bikes out there, this is going to be able to handle. Now, at 100 pounds though, do you really want to be lifting that up and down all the time? Probably not, but there is an available ramp that you can get right here at etrailer.com that's going to help make loading and unloading those heavier bikes that much easier. As far as how it fits against our Palisade, now this is a little bit of a larger bike. It's got a 14.5-inch handlebar, and while it's not making contact right now, if you got on a really bumpy road, I would be a little bit concerned about that. So if you've got, smaller than 14-inch handlebars, you're probably okay. If it's a little bigger than that, like I said, these are 14.5. If it was me, I might consider finding something to put on here as a pad, just to make sure, just in case you hit a bad bump, speed bump, something like that. You don't want that contacting your rear window. But as far as this goes, just like any platform bike rack, you are going to lose a little bit of visibility out of the back from you and from other drivers. Your taillights are going to be partially obstructed, as well as your license plate. But more importantly for you, your rear view camera is going to be obstructed a little bit as well. So it is important to understand just what kind of a footprint you're leaving behind the vehicle. And if we're going to the furthest part of the rack, which is really going to be about right here, we're going to be looking at about 13.5 inches off of your bumper. So just keep that in mind, since you don't have that great visibility out of your rear view camera. You got about a foot extra back here that needs to be accounted for whenever you're getting into a tighter space or trying to parallel park. The other thing that we want to take a look at is ground clearance. Now this is going to come out directly with no rise from your hitch, and it's going to give you a ground clearance of about 12 inches. Now, because the bike carrier is sitting so close to the vehicle, that doesn't overly concern me about any steep inclines or driveways that you might encounter, but it is something to keep in mind. And for those of you who are wondering just how high off the ground this is going to be to lift your bike up and onto it, it's about 14 inches to get your bike up into this tray. So if you have a heavier bike and that's not a distance you want to keep lifting, keep in mind that ramp I had mentioned earlier. And the name Piston SR gets its name from really how these ratcheting braces are going to, deploy. In order to get them loose, we just need to pop this down and it'll go ahead and swing it right away from us. We can go ahead and depress a little more. If we have our ramp with us, we could depress it and clear it even more out of the way. That way we can get our ramp deployed. And then back here, we're just going to pop it off the same way. And now we could either remove our bike or roll it down the ramp. Either way, we're ready to either store it or hit the trail. Now, being a single bike carrier, it does not offer a tilt-away feature to get into the lift gate when you have your bike on here, nor when your bike is removed does it have a stowaway feature where it folds up against the back. Keep in mind, it's only given us an extra foot back here, so really that stowaway feature isn't all that needed, but you will need to reach your cargo area through one of the passenger doors if you have a bike on the rack and you didn't want to remove it. But all being said, I think this is an excellent option for you and your Hyundai Palisade if you're looking for a premium option for a single hitch bike carrier. I'm Curt with etrailer. Thanks for stopping by.